Hi guys, this is Faithlyn with Elegance for Less. Good afternoon on this awesome, it's an absolute gorgeous Sunday afternoon, and I wanted to do a few quick DIYs for you. Feel like I had not been on here for so long. There's so much going on. I don't have time to share with you guys, but hopefully on Tuesday, on my Tuesday morning coffee and tea, I will be able to share a little bit with you guys. But we're gonna jump right into our DIYs for today. So if this is your first time to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for choosing to watch. I am excited to be back doing some DIYs with you guys. I want to share with you this DIY I did last year. Now I did this last year and decided after I took it out and started to put out all my spring decor, I thought I want to create another one. So that's what we're going to do today, is create our first DIY, a topiary tree. So we're going to use eggs, we're going to use foam. Now I did haul this foam from Hobby Lobby for $5.99. I don't know if you can see that. It's $5.99 and 40% off. You can use the thicker one. I just decided I'd go with the thinner one. Now you will need a pedestal, something that you can put your foam on. You don't have to. This is actually, I want to say, a larger one than the one I used, this one that I did last year. But you can use a shorter one, or you can use this size, which is 3.8 inches by 14.8 inches. And so 96 millimeter and 375 millimeter. So if that's the one you want to go with, just as I'm using today, that's your measurement. You will need some eggs. Now I had lots of eggs left over from several projects from the year before and last year, so I'm just going to use what I have. If I should estimate, I would say you'd probably need 3 bags of your eggs. I would say go with the 3 bags of these small size eggs and possibly 1 bag of the tiny little eggs. And they're all made from foam. You will need topiary, a pedestal, and you will also need your glue gun and your glue sticks. Now I'm thinking I'm going to add some interest to my topiary, so I'm thinking I may want to add some flowers. Now I'm not sure if I will or will not, you know, as I get into it and as it flows, I may decide or I may not. Now I also have a bag that I had some moss left over. Have some green and some of the darker ones, and I'm going to go with that. We will need some moss to fill in to our tree. So I'm excited for us to get started on that. So I'm going to go ahead, remove everything. These eggs are pretty simple. They are on the sticks. Just pull them off. And I like to add ribbons, like I had ribbons at the top here. And so if you want to add ribbons, you can do that as well. And then you keep your sticks, because you can always use these sticks for their skewers. You can use them for different things. So we're gonna get started now. I went ahead and glue my foam onto its pedestal. And I want to choose, it doesn't matter, it's up to you which color you want. I'm gonna go with the blue. I'm going to add my glue to the bottom of my egg, and then I want to place it on top of my foam. Just like that, make sure it's straight. Okay, and after that, I'm going to alternate my colors. I'm going to add the glue to the side and begin to lay them onto my foam, leaving space in between. I want to say possibly a ½ inch. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. You know, you choose what you want to do. Alternate colors. this is where we are now with the eggs. I went ahead and add all my large eggs on, leaving space in between so that I can start adding my moss. So now I'm going to take both my green and my brown moss and start filling in. So let's do this one together. Lay my glue onto the foam. Take my moss and start to fill it in. This will be messy, so make sure you have paper down or you're working in a space that you can sweep up your excess moss. So we're gonna go ahead and just go all the way around, fill in all your white spaces with your moss. Okay guys, just like that. So you're gonna take that all the way around, and then we'll come back and add the rest of our eggs and possibly some flowers. So this is where I am. I finished with the moss, adding it in, filling in the space, and then I started with adding some of my tiny eggs, just filling them in random places. So add your glue, and then make sure wherever you're adding your egg, you're not putting it, you know, the same colors. You want to have them in a different space. So for example, I have green and yellow here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my pink. Then here I would add a different color. I have a very light pink, so I think I would go ahead and fill that in here. Now I don't want to saturate this with eggs because I want to add a few flowers to this as well. So I'm going to go ahead, finish up with adding some eggs, the tiny eggs, and some flowers. This is how it turned out, and I absolutely love it. I think it is going to make a beautiful addition. This next DIY is going to be a pillow. Now, I got it from Hobby Lobby and it was $6.99, and I used a 40% coupon on it with a little bunny, and I want to create 2 quick, beautiful pillows for you. So what you will need is some fabric, and like I said, this was $6.99 and 40% off. And I got a trim to go with that, and it was $1.99. You will need the pillow fillers, and this comes from Walmart. I want to say it was $3.99 or $3.97. Their numbers are usually odd numbers. So we're going to put the filler to the side. You'll need your filler, you'll need a fabric of your choice, you'll need trim of your choice. And I went with the tan trim because I want to match my bunny. I don't know if you can see that. You will need your glue gun, glue sticks, and scissors. It's up to you. You have to determine what size pillow you want to go with. Do you want it square? Do you want it rectangle? I think I want to go with, let's go with the rectangle. I don't want it too wide. And this was a yard of fabric. Now I'm going to turn my fabric inside out. And I'm going to begin to seal my fabric. Go ahead and lay a generous amount of glue down. Make sure your ends lines up properly. So I went ahead and glued the sides. Now I have this opening that I left purposely in order to fill in my filling. So I think our pillow is ready. I think it feels great, and I have enough stuffing in it to where I think it will go really well onto a couch or a chair or a bench, whatever you desire. Okay, so now I decided that I want to add my trimming onto the ends of my pillow. So measure your pillow. I'm sorry, measure your trim on your pillow. Lay the glue where you actually cut it so it doesn't come undone, and then lay your glue down in sections. So guys, this is how it turned out. I absolutely love, love, love that. This is our pillow, and I'm going to go ahead and toss it on the chair, let you get a look at it. I love it. This next DIY is going to be a centerpiece. So what you will need is one of the Dollar Tree plates. You'll need a candle stick of your choice. This one I hauled from Goodwill, and I loved just the rustic look of it and want to go with that. You will need whatever it is that you're going to decorate with, because we're celebrating Easter and spring. I'm going with the bunny and few of my eggs that I got from Hobby Lobby, and some of the Dollar Tree flowers that I've had left over. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use burlap or these. You'll need your wire cutter for your flowers, glue gun, glue sticks, and you will need some moss. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay some glue down and begin to fill in. So guys, I went ahead and add some rope all the way around and add the moss in. I want to go ahead and add a generous amount of glue down onto my candlestick. And then now the Dollar Tree have these burlaps, and I'm thinking I want to create a bow. So I'm going to take a piece of this burlap that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and divide it in half. Okay guys, so I went ahead and add the flowers, add the eggs, and I really think that is adorable. So this is our spring Easter centerpiece. For a farmhouse style, I think it's adorable. I did go ahead and make the bows with the triangle. All right, if you do like these 3 DIYs, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and I will see you on my next DIY.